Hello, and welcome to another Crack-a-Pack. Today, we will be opening 3 more packs from Marvel Superheroes and sort of simulating making the first 3 picks of a draft. And then at the end of the video, I've got a promo pack for us to open up together. Let's get right into it. So for our first pack, we are going to start by making a singular pack 1, pick 1. Let's see what our options are. We've got Helicarrier Strike, Widow's Bite, Bold Biochemist, Repulsor Blast, Serpent Specialist, Blazing Crescendo, Atlantean Cavalry, Madam Hydra, Khazar of the Savage Land, Baxter Building, Pym Particles, Epic Fight is the rare. Oh, nice. And a foil showcase Wolverine Fierce Fighter. A full art Plains, a soldier token, and a villain token. Alright. So we got 2 rares in our pack, and I actually like both of them quite a bit. I think they go really well together, in fact. I mean, like, this would be a pretty sweet pack for sealed, for sure. So it's a shame we can only pick 1. We've got Baxter Building, Khazar, Repulsor Blast. So yeah. I think I'm leaning more toward Wolverine. Epic Fight would leave us a bit more open, being only 1 color. But I just think Wolverine is a really strong creature. He's basically got a removal spell built right onto him. So I would be happy taking that as my pack 1, pick 1. But let me know if you would be going with anything different, and we can move on to our next pack. Alright. So for this pack, our goal is to make a pack 1, pick 2 to follow up Wolverine. But in order to do that, we need to remove the pack 1, pick 1. So we'll be doing both. Let's see what we get. So our options for this pack are Project Deathlock Soldier, Burrow Backup, stolen Stark Tech, super speed, gorilla, repulsor blast, surveillance room, Spider-Woman, secret agent, Loki Laufeyson, swordsman, sharp scoundrel, invisible woman, Sue Storm. Nice. Our rare is Dr. Doom. A foil super strength. A full art island. A villain token. And a treasure token. So for this pack's pack 1, pick 1, I don't think it's any contest. We are just windmill slamming Dr. Doom. This is an incredibly strong card for limited, one of the best in the set, and I don't think anything else in the pack even comes close. So I'm going to take that as the pack 1, pick 1. And then for the pack 1, pick 2 to go with Wolverine, we do have some options in red and green, but I don't know if I'm that impressed by most of them. I think Gorilla would probably be in the lead for me, and is certainly something that I would like to have in my deck. But I don't really know if pick 2 is really the time that I would want to be doing that. The best cards remaining in the pack are probably Spider-Woman and Burrow Backup. And honestly, I don't even think it would be a stretch to get into white. But I am thinking that Burrow Backup is probably the safer option here. We could still run it to fix our mana, even if we aren't on color. So I think that's what I'll be taking here, but let me know what you think, and we can move on to our final pack. So for this pack, it's the same idea again. The goal is to make the pack 1, pick 3 to go with Wolverine and Burrow Backup. But in order to do that, we need to remove the pack 1, pick 1 and the pack 1, pick 2. So once again, we'll be opening this up and making a pack 1, pick 1 totally in a vacuum. We'll make a pack 1, pick 2 to go with Dr. Doom. And finally, our pack 1, pick 3. Let's get after it. We've got Web Up, Agents of Hydra, another Burrow Backup, Hydra Assault Robot, Serpent Specialist, Hire a Crew, Dependable Quinjet, Swordsman, Sharp Scoundrel, Speed, Young Avenger, Rick Jones, Destined Sidekick, Gathering Place is the rare. Oh, another rare. The Wondrous Wasp. Ninja of the Hand in foil. A foil Hell's Kitchen. A villain token. And a treasure token. Alright. So there are some commons and uncommons that I might be interested in here, but probably not more than the Wondrous Wasp as a pack one, pick one. Again, I think this is a pretty strong rare, and I think I would be fine starting out a draft on this. I would likely be looking to go into a blue-white heroes type of deck depending on what comes to me later. But yeah, I think I'm good locking this in as the pack one, pick one. And then for the pack one, pick two to go with Dr. Doom. I think Swordsman would be a fine pick if we wanted to stay in black. Web Up and Burrow Backup would also have my attention. Ultimately, I think I would end up taking the removal, but I could be convinced, I think, that staying in black and pursuing a villain deck might also be the way to go. But for now, I think I'll take Web Up. And then our pack one, pick three is a bit interesting. We could opt for another Burrow Backup. Serpent Specialist, I think, could be an option. I would also maybe consider the Gathering Place as an untapped land that bridges colors that we're already toying with. I don't know. I kind of feel like we could probably wield the Serpent Specialist, or we might encounter one later to pick up. Whereas Burrow Backup, I think, is a pretty strong white signal, and maybe it would be better if we just snap that off. It really doesn't bother me to have multiple of these, not only because of the land cycling, but I would also just cast multiple of them. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking myself into another Burrow Backup here, but I really wouldn't mind that. Of course, I would love to know what you think, or if you would be going with something else. Let's talk in the comments. But anyway, here are the starts of 3 different draft decks from Marvel Superheroes. I would love to know your thoughts on them. And before we close out, let's open up our promo pack. Alright, we've got a Suspend Aggression. Witherbloom Charm is the uncommon. Feel like we've gotten a lot of these. And a Mirrormind Crown from Lorwyn Eclipsed. There we have it. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Marvel Superheroes Crack-a-Pack. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. And please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I put out new Magic the Gathering ASMR videos every Monday and Friday. I truly appreciate all of your support, and I hope you have a wonderful day.